Coronavirus, Venice Carnival closes as Italy imposes lockdown. Italian officials have cut short the Venice Carnival as they try to control what is now the worst outbreak of the coronavirus in Europe. Authorities in the Veneto region said the event would end later on Sunday, 2 days earlier than scheduled. Italy has by far the highest number of coronavirus cases in Europe, with 152. 3 people have died. Italy has imposed strict quarantine restrictions in 2 northern hotspot regions close to Milan and Venice. About 50,000 people cannot enter or leave several towns in Veneto and Lombardy for the next 2 weeks without special permission. Even outside the zone, many businesses and schools have suspended activities, and sporting events have been cancelled, including several top-flight football matches. Elsewhere, authorities in South Korea and Iran are battling to control rising numbers of infections. South Korea has raised its coronavirus alert to the highest level. The new strain of coronavirus, which originated last year in Hubei province in China, causes a respiratory disease called COVID-19. China has seen more than 76,000 infections and 2,442 deaths. The virus has since spread to at least 11 other countries. What is happening in Italy? Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte announced on Saturday that extraordinary measures would come into force to try to stem the rising number of coronavirus cases. He said the quarantine restrictions could last for weeks. Police, and if necessary the armed forces, will have the authority to ensure the regulations are enforced. Angelo Borelli, the head of Italy's Civil Protection Department, told reporters that 110 of the confirmed cases were in Lombardy, with 21 in Veneto with others in Emilia-Romagna and Lazio. Officials reported a third death on Sunday, an elderly woman from the town of Crema suffering from cancer. Italian officials say they are still trying to trace the source of the outbreak. Suspicions initially fell on a businessman who had returned to Lombardy from China, but he has tested negative, Italian media reported. The Venice Carnival had been due to close on Tuesday, but regional president Luca Zaia told Sky TG24 television on Sunday that it would be suspended, along with other events, in a bid to combat the virus. From this evening, we plan to stop Carnival and all sporting activities until the 1st of March, he said. Universities in Milan have been closed and the city's mayor, Giuseppe Sala, said schools would also close their doors while the outbreak continued. As a precaution, I think that the schools have to be closed in Milan. I will propose to the president of the region to enlarge the precaution to the entire metropolitan city area. It is just a precaution, we don't want to create panic, he said. Colette Walsh, an English teacher living in the town of Liswan, told the BBC that supermarket shelves were empty as people were panic buying. It's surreal, I have never seen anything like it, she said. Meanwhile, Giorgio Armani's fashion show, scheduled to be held in Milan on Sunday, will go ahead but without any media or buyers present, the designer said. What is happening elsewhere? On Sunday, South Korean President Moon Jae-in said the country faced a grave turning point, and the next few days would be crucial in the battle to contain the outbreak. South Korea has reported 6 deaths and more than 600 confirmed infections, the highest number outside China, although an outbreak of coronavirus on the Diamond Princess cruise ship docked in Yokohama, Japan, has also seen more than 600 cases. The government will raise the alert level to the highest level according to experts' recommendations, Mr. Moon said. Health officials revealed a further leap in the number of coronavirus cases, with a cluster of infections linked to a hospital and to a religious group near the southeastern city of Daegu. The 6th death was confirmed at the Daenam Hospital, in Cheongdo, which treats the elderly and people with mental health issues. The hospital has seen more than 110 people infected, including 9 medical staff. Of the 169 new cases announced in South Korea on Sunday, 95 of them are linked to a Christian sect in Daegu called the Shincheonji Church of Jesus, the Korea Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (KCDC) said. The total number of cases connected to the church stands at 329. Iran said on Sunday it had 43 confirmed cases of the virus, most of them in the holy city of 8 of those infected have died, the highest number of deaths outside China. Iraq, Pakistan, Armenia and Turkey have closed their borders with Iran, and Afghanistan has suspended air and road travel to and from Iran. In the UK, 4 passengers recently returned from quarantine on the Diamond Princess have tested positive for the virus. On Sunday, China's President Xi Jinping described the outbreak as the largest public health emergency in the country's recent history. He acknowledged shortcomings in China's response and said lessons must be learned. On Saturday, Chinese authorities reported a decrease in the rate of deaths and new cases of the coronavirus. But outside China, cases with no clear link to that country or other confirmed cases continue to rise, prompting concern from the World Health Organization, WHO. The head of the WHO, Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, said the greatest concern now was countries with weaker health systems, particularly in Africa. News script from BBC. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.